We're down here in the East Cape Hotel Buena Vista, and in the morning tomorrow I'll be getting out on one of these boats, going out looking for billfish, tuna, Dorado. You never know what to expect. I got a small group of anglers that flew down from LA and San Francisco to come fish with me, so I'll be hosting them. My parents are going to be here too, so it should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish. That's a nice vermilion right there. Yeah, this is what fishing's like. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. Got one Dorado going here. Not a monster, but a good sized one. Little female. There he comes, we're gonna gap it. Okay, here's the Dorado we just caught. It's a female, and not a bad size one. A little bit smaller, we would have released it, but my parents really like these. Take them home and eat it. They're great eating fish. So there it is, nice, beautiful fish. We just got bit. We're slow trolling some natural baits, some ballyhoos, and the fish came up and ate it. And it looks like a striped marlin. Jumped a couple times for me already. So I'm just gonna wind up on it when I can. Skipper's gonna probably back down a little bit. This is what we're out here for, trying to get one of these. There he is, come out of the water a little bit. Took off. We lost it. We lost it. It popped the hook there. Just kicked out the bait. All right, well, we're gonna take a little break from the action here. And let's go take a look at some of the things you can do here in the East Cape other than fishing. There's some other activities I'd like to show you, brand new to this region. Let's take a look at that. See if we can get another one of these marlin. Right now we're in Santiago and I'm standing in front of the zoo, the entrance to the zoo. You can see it right here. They have lots of neat animals here. And what's cool about this zoo, it's the only zoo in all of Baja, Mexico. And it's just one of the many things you can see when you come visit the East Cape. I'm gonna go check it out. So a whole family comes down. Maybe the little kids or the wife doesn't want to fish, but in your facility, at your resort, I see lots of whole families on boats. But I'm sure there's times when, because I get those phone calls, I want to bring my wife, my kids, they don't really want to be on the water. What is there to do? What are some of the other activities in the East Cape that families can do?
And, yes, Dan, thank you very much for bringing it up. When my dad back in the 70s when they started, it was very much a fishing lodge with old guys. My dad had the vision that in order for the fishermen to come, it will eventually be a vacation for the whole family. So we started trying to get other services for the whole family. Snorkel tours to Cabo Pulmo, they're amazing for the kids. Going the zip lines back up to the mountains is amazing, a lot of fun. ATVing toward the mountains to the springs, it's a lot of fun. And for the ladies, we're the only resort in the whole Cabo area with natural hot springs. So having to plunge on the natural hot spring jacuzzi that we have and having a spa service afterwards, it's just amazing. So it's a little bit of everything for everyone. I mean, we also have tours to San Jose, of course, cultural tours to Todos Santos, to La Paz, and they're all fun and they're all geared toward the whole family.
My name is Javier Castro. We're here in Cabo Pulmo. Our business here is Cabo Adventures, and we do snorkeling tours, some kayaking. Cabo Pulmo has been a national park since 18 years now. Before it was a fishing spot, so it was all overfished. Now with the national park, everything has come up. We have a lot of fish, a lot of marine life now. We have turtles on this season in summertime. We have the turtles coming to do the nesting. We have groupers, have snappers. We have big schools of jacks, all kinds of tropical fish. We have manta rays. The reason they declare this place a national park is because the reef. We have the biggest reef, living coral reef in all the Silvertes. And Cabo Pulmo is only 45 minutes from the EastCape, from the hotels. It's very easy coming in. This place is great for families. It's very nice. The beach are very mellow, easy for swimming and snorkeling. You can take your kids, and they have a good time here because the conditions in the water is always calm, you know, it's easy. We have here restaurants. We have all the facilities for snorkeling, scuba, kayaking. You can have a great time here in Cabo Pulmo.
Right now I'm at Cabo Adventures. This is James, one of the managers here. And this is one of the many new things here in the East Cape to come and see and do and bring the whole family. And can you tell our viewers a little bit about James?
Now you can experience rock climbing. We have two amazing rock climbings. We got rappelling, which is 100 feet going back down to the ground, straight to the bottom of the canyon. Then you got rock climb. We got 7 zip lining. We got else 2 hanging bridges. We got 1 upside down zip line, which is pretty amazing. And the last one, 1,600 feet zip line, which is so far the biggest here in Cabo.
It's a beautiful location right here in the foothills. And I heard if you go farther back, there's even rivers and little ponds and stuff back in there.
Exactly. We are really close to the Sierra. It's called Sierra de la Laguna. We are in a location protected by the United Nations. It's a national park. And we got a river, and we got a lot of stuff here. You can experience the flora and the fauna. The wildlife is pretty amazing.
And we just took a look at your zip lines. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You have all the equipment everybody needs, and your instructors are all well trained and a very safe environment. Exactly. It feels like here.
Yeah, the most experienced instructors in Baja. We got the best gear, and it's top quality.
Well, thanks, James.
Oh, no problem.
It's been lots of fun coming here, and just want to show you that there's lots more to do when you come to East Cape these days. It's not just a fishing destination, it's a great family destination. Yeah. And we've been walking around here today seeing lots of little kids, whole families, having lots of fun. And I'm sure those same families will be out in the water tomorrow going fishing for Marlin, tuna, Dorado. You never know what to expect here.
Yeah.
Are you ready? All right, let's hop into the yellow truck. Vámonos!
I'd do it
have
again.
Really fun.
I'd do it again.
Yeah, definitely gonna do it again. Can't wait to come back.
All right, done.
Here we go. Right time. Right kind, actually. Oh! Yeah, come on. We just got bit by another marlin. It's running with the line. And it's part of the problem when you hook them on the jigs like this. They can spit that lure out real quick, and that one just threw out the lure. That's frustrating. It's been happening a lot. That's part of fishing. Well, here's the lure, that fish that we just had that strike on. And the back hook here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's the tips bent up. So what this tells me is that the fish never got the hook in its mouth, maybe got it on the bill or somewhere with hard cartilage. That's where the tip was in, and it never got into the fish's mouth, or it wouldn't be bent like that. So we had that hook driven into like the cartilage of the fish, like the beak or something like that, and it actually bent the tip of it. So what I'm going to do now is just file this down. I'm just going to file it so we can get that piece of metal off, make that hook nice and sharp again. And I'll do the sides too. We want this thing razor sharp. Got this nice and clean and sharp again, and we'll drop it back, see if we can get hooked up again. And that's, we did everything right. It's just when the fish bit it and he didn't swallow the lure, he just got it wrapped around his bill, and that hook was tip of the bill there and never penetrated and actually bent. So I'll put the lure back out, see if we can get us another one. We're gonna take a little break from the action here. And let's go to the galley, go over to Hotel Buena Vista, visit the chef, and try out a local dish from the hotel. This week in the galley, we're at Hotel Buena Vista, and standing next to me is Elmo. He's a brand new chef here. And what do you have in store for us, Elmo?
All right, so we're gonna do a seared tuna dish today with a little bit of a cauliflower puree and a little bit of pesto on top of it.
And this is one of the yellowfins that one of our people in our group caught today.
Exactly.
Cool. So how do we get started?
All right, so we're gonna get started with the veggies. Season them a little bit with extra virgin olive oil. Here we go. And salt. Salt on that. A little bit of pepper. All right. Yeah. All right, so I got some veggies right there. Let's do this. Onions already grilled. Just get them hot. Right, now let's do our fish.
So we're gonna sear it, so we're not gonna cook it all the way through?
Yeah, exactly. So, we want it raw in the middle.
Okay.
Salt. It's nice and hot. Right there. Maybe in a minute on each side and should be ready to go. So we're gonna turn this guy around. All right.
Yeah, you can see it cooking through already.
Mm-hmm. Yep, goes fast. We're gonna start the plating. We're gonna start off with the cauliflower puree, which is right over here. All right. Take a little bit of this. This will be the creamy side of our dish. All right, so we'll do the same thing. A little bit of this. Just build it up. Just put them in the back. Nice and green too.
A little color.
There we go. Green color. Onions. Right there. And fish. Right in here. This sauteed arugula. And some mustard green. Right, there you go. And next, the pesto right here. Right, so just a couple of drops.
Is this a special pesto of yours?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit of basil and arugula, roasted garlic, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
So is this ready for me to try?
It's ready. Enjoy.
All right. Nice and raw in the center. You gotta try your sauce. This looks good. And you have so many different flavors in your food.
Thank
That's
you.
really good. But thanks, Emma. That was really good.
Thank you for coming.
Delicious dish. You know, it's not just a seared tuna. It just has all this flavor and it just tastes really great. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action here at the beautiful East Cape at Hotel Buena Vista. Okay, we got 3 marlin right here on the surface. We're gonna slide up on them. We're gonna throw bait. He's got one, he's got one, he's got one. Yeah.
¿Ya te la agarró? Sí. We got a double. We got a double.
Good. They hit my bait. Okay, we got 2 going. We saw 3 marlin there. We hooked 2 at one time. Okay, Axel, let's slide up here. See where our lines are. Make sure they're not crossed. Go over me. No, I think it's right. Oh, there he goes. There's one jump. That's mine. That's mine. Oh, the cross now. Cross, cross, go, go. The same one? Might be the same marlin. Beautiful shot.
It's an aggressive fish.
Yeah, it's hungry. It's the same fish. This fish ate both baits. Here's our fish right here. Right there. Boy, this thing ate both baits. There it comes. It's a nice way to start off the morning, Axel.
Yes. It's not even 8 o'clock,
No?
and we had 2 bites already.
No, we saw that first one around 7.
You got the eyes today, Dan. You spotted both of them.
But that one was just sticking out so big.
See how the stripes are lighted?
Yeah, all lit up.
Beautiful.
This is striped marlin that Axel and I just caught. It was a really aggressive fish, came up and ate both our baits. It was a pretty nice fish.
Oh yes, it was, Dan.
It was a good bite. It's early in the morning. We've only been fishing less than an hour. We'll go ahead and release this one.
Pretty alive.
Yep.
Didn't
Nice
take
and light,
any-
swam away. Good shape. Striped marlin is an offshore fish that lives in a wide range, typically found in warm or tropical waters of the Pacific Ocean. They are commonly found in waters south of Point Conception, California. Striped marlin can grow to be over 14 feet long, with the world record weighing over 420 pounds. They feed primarily on smaller bait fish, but will also eat squid, crabs, and shrimp at times. Okay, so today we're out here, we're fishing this area, looking for billfish, Dorado, and I see all these big commercial boats, and I'm hearing rumors that these are squid boats, or what are these boats?
Yes, they are squid boats. They are coming They're coming from the mainland, they get the squid, and that's what they're focusing on. And they're concentrating on their stuff, and they're actually helping because they're cleaning their fish, and it's fish all around us.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing today. We're just fishing around these squid boats. And what's nice about these squid boats, unlike in Southern California, when they wrap the squid, they just take them whole straight to the market. These guys, because these squids are bigger, are actually cleaning them out here. And they're throwing all the guts in the water, and it's attracting the Dorados and the smaller tunas and the billfish are hanging out here too. Another nice thing about knowing about the squid boats are here is that because they're here catching those bigger squids, it helps us know where the marlin are feeding, because marlin love to eat these big squid. So it helps us find the fish too. Well, we had a great time fishing down here at the East Cape and seeing all the new things to do. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week.